7'1", number 2, Derek Lively. At guard, 6'7", number 1, LaMelo. At guard, 6'2", number 12,
Hi, everyone, and welcome. To the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Fame. Round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. DeJounte Murray is out there with Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for Atlanta, they've got Ja Morant. Ellis out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Ball in at the 2. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now here's Leonard. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Thompson finds Leonard. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Lively with a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Thompson outside. Pass to Powell. Now here's Turner, covered by Lively. From 12 feet. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Leonard's got 5 points.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
And Morant gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. He got a piece of it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Ellis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Ball taking his time here. Lively with a screen on Murray. 5 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, stolen by Morant. Inside. Here's Lively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Atlanta shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Now here's Ball. 28 points a game. Down low. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Leonard can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Ellis. Back to Ball. Outside for Morant. With the drive. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Thompson outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Buzelis. Leonard can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Ball with it. Picked up by Powell. The kick out to Ball. Second chance shot. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Leonard looking over the floor. Murray against Morant. Murray passes to Turner. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Really left him alone that time. Thompson's got 6.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a deep 3. Powell pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the Hawks making a change here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. He's really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Murray against Morant. To the paint. Bull finds Morant. On the take. Good D by Murray.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Morant. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Outside Bull. The 3. Rebound Detroit. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Christie's checked in for the Hawks. Morris comes in for Morant. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Richards is checked in for Turner. Hauser comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovich is checked in for Thompson. And it's Collier in for DeJounte Murray. Hauser, some solid defense from Claxton.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
It's good.
And And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Now Morris. Here's Christie. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
For 3, Powell. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Nice shot by Christie.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Collier, no good. Here's Christie, defended by Bogdanovich. Christie passes to Morris. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Atlanta, and we'll return shortly. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Buddy Hield is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. That one falls. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Out to Hield. Pass to Dort. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Ball into the lane. Oh, Ball taking the hit.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
They set the screen. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now here's Hield. Back to Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Bogdanovich, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball with it. LaMelo down the lane. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. A little early for that second foul.
So for the Hawks, Sims, he's checked in for Claxton. And it's Ja Morant in for LaMelo Ball. Turner, he's checked in for Detroit. Murray comes in for Hauser. Now here's Murray. Still no points. Outside Hield. Pass to Sims. Back to Hield. Left side Morant. That shot is off. Pistons trail by 5. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Hield. Pass to Dort. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Powell outside. Thompson finds Leonard. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For Atlanta, they've got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And here's Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Buzelis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Assist goes to Ja Morant.
With the 10-footer. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Hawks leading. Left side Morant. Pass to Sims. Back to Morant. Outside Hield. Dort for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Murray. Here's the 3. Excellent D there from Morant. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Buzelis. There's the drive.
Looking agile on the attack. It's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Checked in for the Pistons. Substitution on the floor.
Atlanta on D. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Murray.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Here's Morant following the score by Detroit. A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Powell in the post. The second effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bol.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Lively with a screen on Murray.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And Detroit making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. That one misses.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Detroit. Klay Thompson.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Bogdanovich is checked in for Vanderbilt.
22. Bogdanovich.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Moran against Murray. Here's Okogie. And Atlanta misses again.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Collier, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Murray, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Powell outside. 29 seconds left in the second. And it's Murray finishing it off.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Morant, the pass to Lively. Back to Morant. And Turner with the block. Here's Collier. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the shot goes down.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Morant looking for an opening. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pistons on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
But crazier things have happened.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
At times it seems.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Now an update on Bogdanovic from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. With the final games of the season ahead, this is the worst case scenario injury for them. Here's hoping they can adjust. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Norman Powell, Miles Turner out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Klay Thompson, and it's Murray in at the point. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates. Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 1-point game. Leonard for 3. The shot off that time.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Pass the ball. Here's Morant. The kick out to Ball. Murray against Morant. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Thompson left side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Atlanta making some changes. Nick Claxton comes in for Lively. And it's Morris in for Ja Morant. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Buzelis. Morris against Murray. And there's the lob.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Murray. What a terrific move that is. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovic is checked in. Bogdanovic with a screen on Morris. Murray from outside. No rebound by Atlanta. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis. The kick out to Morris. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And then Turner with with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Leonard. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Yeah, you know the coaching staff loves to see Murray share the ball like that.
Here's Powell. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Powell's got 8.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And Ball with the basket on the assist from Morris. And the Hawks lead by 4.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Powell passes to Turner. Over Claxton. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Hawks making a change here. Christie's checked in. Richards is checked in for the Pistons. Hauser comes in for Leonard. Bold screen on Murray. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Collier, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray.
His second. Team second. Pistons substitution. Number 13.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Powell outside for the tie. Atlanta with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Morris. He's got 5. And finished off by Ball.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hauser. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Christie passes to Claxton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Powell for 3, and Detroit another 3.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Driving to the basket. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Hauser, that's good.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Morris, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. Shoots over Powell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Detroit has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Booz Ellis out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Paul in at the 2. So that's the line. For Atlanta, one of the more consistent players, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Out to the wing. Dort, the pass to Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Here's Collier, hounded by Morant. To take the lead. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant. The shot no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Back to Leonard. Looking to end this cold spell. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Pass to Collier. Here's Hauser to take the lead. And no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morant hammers it down hard.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And Detroit making a change here. Murray's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Leonard outside. To the paint. Here's Richards. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, the pass to Ball. It's hauled in by Collier. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Stolen by Ball. For the finish. Oh, that's LaMelo balling.
And when you've got LaMelo out there, get your popcorn ready. It's a show.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Pistons. Leonard on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Murray. Richards with a screen. The drive by Murray. And here's Richards. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now Murray. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Morant, the pass to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Fades away. Leonard gets there for the fast break finish.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Morant against Murray. To the left wing. Back to Morant. Pass to Ball. Richards pulls it in. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Can't lay it in off the lob. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. The kick out to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Dort outside for 3. Good D by Bogdanovich. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Ooh, stolen by Murray. In transition, here they come. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Great play there by Murray, turning defense into his own offense.
Ball passes to Morant. Back to Ball. Claxton a screen on Thompson. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
1:09 left in the 4th quarter here. Murray from outside gets the 3 to fall. Now it's a 6-point Detroit lead.
Gigantic shot by Murray, showing he is not afraid of the moment.
The kick out to Ball, looking to win the run. Rebound Detroit.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. On defense, the Hawks. And now we've got an intentional foul. Murray from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Pistons lead by 9.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Good chance here for Ball. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
Murray for three. Buzelis grabs the board. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Buzelis is no good. So it's Detroit with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
DeJounte.